Hey, guys.
Hi.
Tim. Leslie Ann? Sorry. I'm sorry to bother you, but is my mom around?
Your mom? Oh, right, Dr. McIntyre. You told me about that down in the cafeteria, didn't you?
Right. You know if she's free?
I've got to find some charts for Kelly first, but if you have a minute, I'll check.
Sure, take your time.
So, why don't you just call me when you're through with registration at the university, and I'll tell you what time I'll be getting on.
Well, registration can be a real mob scene, and I know you're tired, so why don't you get a ride home with Ed?
Because he was here since 6:30 this morning, and I think he's probably going to cut out early. And even if he doesn't, he said something about going over to the hideout to meet with Vanessa.
Okay, so then you can have the car, and I guess I'll take a bus over to Mother's office, and then if she can't drive me, I'll take a bus from the office to the school.
Well, look, Morgan, I'm not doing anything. If you need a lift, I'd be happy to take you.
Oh, Tim, that would be great. Thank you. Okay, here are the keys.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
I'll see you later. Don't work too hard.
Take care, Kelly. See you later.
Okay.
Oh, Leslie Ann, don't worry about finding my mom, okay? I'll just call her at home later tonight.
Okay, Tim. Kelly, I told you I'd find them.
Oh, yeah, well, that's great, but this is only one chart. I need Mrs. Watson's, too.
Right. Be with you in a second.
Slow down, will ya?
Haven't I made you wait long? Here it is. Right under my nose.
Thanks.
Fourth floor, Leslie Ann. I mean, Miss Monroe speaking. Oh, sure, Dr. Bauer. Hold on. Kelly, you'll never believe who wants to talk to you.
What?
The chief of staff.
Yeah, Ed, hi, what's up? What, is there anything about Mike and Bert and Hope? Yeah, well, when will they know? Oh, man, I just hope the police get there fast and find out they're okay.
Now, just let go. You'll feel better.
Helen, Michael's dinner's ready, Mrs.
Oh,
Bauer.
Emily, all right.
Can I get something for you and Mrs. Spaulding?
Oh, I don't think that we're hungry, really. Why don't you just feed our little friend here and if I get hungry later or Mrs. Spaulding does, well, I'll just get it for us, okay?
Fine.
Thank you.
Come on.
Bye. Oh, darling, believe me, I understand everything you're going through, but remember, you've got to be strong for your son.
Grandma, I would have been strong for Alan, too, if only he'd been honest with me. Grandma, now he's out there. I don't know where he is. I have so many things I want to say to him, so much I want to do for him. I just feel so helpless.
I know, dear. Your father's out there, too. And there's really nothing we can do for either one of them.
That's the first break for our side.
It was going to take all afternoon. I wouldn't have had you wait.
Oh, no problem. Like I said, I had nothing else to do, so I really didn't mind.
Kelly? Hi, almost finished?
Hi. No, I thought I was going to meet you at home.
Well, after I finished registering, Tim told me that it was only 5 o'clock, so I thought I'd come here and ask you to ride home with me.
Oh, yeah, I really wish I could, but Justin...
Oh, not another emergency.
Well, no, he's just kind of exhausted, and I said I'd stick around and help us on some of the paperwork. I shouldn't be that long.
How long is that long?
A couple hours.
Well, look, Morgan, you don't want to wait around here, do you? I'd be glad to drop you off at home.
No, I don't like to have you play chauffeur.
Listen, Morgan, you have your own license. Why don't you just take our car and go on home?
Well, how will you get home?
Well, I'll take the bus or get a ride with somebody.
No. You're too tired. I'll get home with Tim, and I'll have dinner ready for you when you're back.
Oh, whatever you say.
See you later, Carol.
Bye.
Oh, Kelly, I invited Amanda and Mother over for dinner tomorrow night. That's okay?
Well, I can't make any promises.
Well, I told them you'd try and be there. I know you'll work it out. I love you.
Love you, too. I'll see you later.
Well, it looks like Tim really got it together while he was up in Vermont. Don't you think so, Kelly?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to call it a day.
Oh, well, why don't you go ahead? I think I'm going to stay for a while.
And do what?
I'd like to wait and hear what Lieutenant Wyatt has to say after the auditors have finished going through the books. And hopefully by that time, Mike or that police chief from Tenerife will have some news.
But you heard what Lieutenant Wyatt said. We may not hear until after midnight, maybe morning.
I know that. I don't care. I feel I have to do whatever I can to help Alan. And the only way I can do that is by staying here and protecting what he spent his entire lifetime to build up.
Look, Amanda, there's something that I have to say. You may not want to hear it, but I think I have to say it anyway. When certain things are missing from your life, other things tend to become important. Now, this is what happened in my relationship with Walter. I mean, there was no real marriage there. So I turned all of my attention to Morgan. She became a compulsion with me. Everything I did was for her. Her welfare was the most important thing in the world. My life, Walter's life, all suffered because of it. And I realize now I did Morgan a terrible disservice by doing that. I don't want the same thing to happen to you.
It won't. I want Ben to come back more than anything in this world. But I do have certain responsibilities to my father.
Oh, good. I was hoping I'd find you both still here.
Lieutenant, you have any news about my father yet?
No, but honest, I don't expect to. Not for a while, until Captain Torres has a chance to get up there to the villa and then drive back down to his office in Oratava. Now, this is about those fraudulent entries that were found in your company's books over the last 10 months.
Well, tell us what it is.
Oh, there you are. I thought maybe that you'd like to read your paper in the sitting room.
Don't take it personally, Nola, but, I mean, you did a very lovely job redecorating, but ever since I was a young boy, I've always felt more at home in a room full of books, and... Did I say something funny?
Well, I was just trying to picture you as a young boy.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I never had the good fortune you had growing up in a large family. I was generally alone, questioning things.
What kind of things?
Everything, really. Life, death, the human condition. I remember other children having toys, but I collected books. Stories about people and how they perceived life and death and the human condition.
Is that when you started getting interested in murder cases?
Perhaps. But Nola, people don't always murder with guns and knives. You see, ever since civilization began, the world has been divided by victims and those who victimize out of frustration and their own inadequacies. Those shelves are full of books, case histories after case histories of people who are the real murderers in this world. The funny thing is, generally they walk away free.
Gosh. You know, the only other time that I heard talk like that was in this movie. It was True Confessions with Jean Harlow. And she admitted to murdering this guy when she didn't even do it. And that really messed things up between she and Fred McMurray because, well, it was John Barrymore. He was right there. Mr. McCord, you lost a...
Why would you want to make me believe that Alan's a murderer when you know how much I love him?
I said that Joe Bradley had been murdered, and the evidence points to Alan.
I don't know what I ever did to make you hate me like this.
Hate? I love you more than anything in the world.
You couldn't possibly. Ever since I came to you that night and told you how much I loved Alan and I wanted to marry him, you've done everything possible to ruin our happiness. I even named my son after you, Father, and you've done everything to ruin his happiness as well.
I don't say that.
But it's the truth.
Honey, look at me. I didn't come all the way to Tenerife to hurt you. I came to help you and protect you. Now, I can't do that if you don't believe me.
The only thing I believe in, Dad, is my love for my husband and my son, and that's why no matter what you tell me, I will never believe you when you tell me Alan's a murderer, because he isn't. He isn't. He loves me too much to ever do anything like that, and I love him too much. And I always will. I always will love him. Always.
The last thing Mr. Spaulding said was for me to come back here as quickly as possible and help Emily pack everything and take you back to Springfield.
Well, I wish Alan would have told us he was going to Spain. We would have gone with him.
Well, not really, Mrs. Spaulding. You see, he's checking on an oil drilling project, and he didn't want you alone in a hotel room while he was out there.
Oh, that's so considerate of him. He's always that considerate. But if he's not going to be gone for a long time, we might as well wait here for him.
Well, that's not what he wanted. He wants you to go back to Springfield with the baby and wait for him there.
Well, how long do you think he'll be gone?
Well, he didn't know, but he did say he'd feel much better knowing that you were back there with your family and friends.
Well, I guess that means we better start packing, Emily. I'll take the things away, Mrs. Spaulding.
I'll give you a hand, Emily.
Thank you. Did you hear that, Alan Michael? Daddy's gone away on another one of his extended business trips. I think you're going to have to get used to that, sweetheart, because Daddy's a very important man. Oh. Yes. I know he's going to be traveling a lot. So it's just you and me until Daddy comes back and we're a big happy family again.
No matter what happens to me, at least my family's safe. Thank God.
Oh, Hope. You're never going to get any sleep out here on the sofa. Why don't you come on into the bedroom with Alan, Michael, and me?
No, I just keep you both up by tossing and turning all night. How is Alan, Michael?
Oh, he's sleeping like a little angel.
You know, I'm surprised we haven't heard anything from the police yet. I mean, they must have found either Dad or Alan by now.
Well, they're probably waiting till morning to tell us and to bring us back to Orotava.
I can't wait to see Alan. I have so many things I want to tell him. I want to tell him I'm going to be there.
Spaulding.
Emily, what's wrong? Is that Alan Michael?
No, everything's all right with him.
Well,
I just
what
checked
is
his
it?
fly. Well, I was sound asleep and something woke me, a sound outside my window.
Well, what kind of sound?
I don't know. I looked outside the window and I saw someone wandering outside around the house. I couldn't see his face, but there's someone out there.
Emily, go get the gun that Wayne left us out of the kitchen drawer.
Well, I'll get the baby here.
And I'll lock these doors.
All right,
This has been the award-winning Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South-Southwest, Giorgio Sant'Angelo, and Barney's.